This is the X Fan Show. For the fans, by the fans.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12!
Welcome to the A-Train Show. The show where you can ride with A-Train, dropping the facts you know. Latest in sports and entertainment. Word up, we running the pavement. Get your pens ready, got the hot takes that'll make the headlines sweaty. Welcome to the A-Train Show. The show where you can take a ride with the A-Train. Talking the latest in sports and entertainment. Yeah, it's the A-Train. Peace.
Welcome to this edition of the A-Train Show, the A-Train Arlington Lane. Back at it again here on a Thursday, April the 2nd. Shout out to the BK. What's up, baby? How you doing? For me personally, some sad news that I had received on last night. A good friend called her Fancy P. Good friend Paulette Edwards had passed away. And when I heard about the news, I knew she had been sick for a while. So I just wanted to extend my condolences out to her family on the show today. Lovely woman. And she was always up for humor. And just one of those types of ladies that a friend that you wanted to be around. And to hear that news was quite a little unsettling. But to her family, I want to extend my condolences out to her family at this time. And then just a lot of crazy stuff going around in the world today. It's just bananas. But here we are to provide some humor, provide to some insight into the world of sports and entertainment. But I wanted to make sure that I got that off today as I started this program. We're live. You can catch us on the X Fan Show pages right now. Gateway Sports, thank you so much for being a part of the A-Train experience, or letting us be a part of the A-Train experience. I got to give a shout out to my groups. Straight out of Low Cash Sports and Culture. Thank you so much for allowing the show to be a part of the group Real Deal Sports. Thank y'all as well. Pigskin and Chill. These are groups that are allowing the show to be a part. And those that are tuning in, wherever you are, thank you so much. Praise Dome Nation. You know I love y'all as much out of H-Town. So thank y'all for jumping in as well. Before we get Doc in and stuff like that, I want to go over it's not breaking, but the latest news that we wanted to present before he gets here. Kirk Cousins has now found a new home, which is interesting to me because the way that I see this, I'm thinking that the Raiders were going to be all in on Fernando Mendoza, and maybe that still could be the case. But Kirk Cousins signs a deal with the Vegas Raiders. And I'm sitting back on this one, and I'm like, no, I don't know. But, I think it's for the kid, I still think Mendoza is the guy at the top spot, and I don't think they would do anything different. And if they choose to do something different, they some fools. And I know Tom Brady don't want to be no fool. in this regime. We know Mark Davis has been foolish at times, but I know that Tom Brady don't want to look like one. So at this rate, come on, man. I don't think he want to do anything crazy, want to do anything different except try to win. Considering that now that the Super Bowl will be featured in Vegas in 2029. Go figure. We're going right back to Vegas. Listen, I understand Vegas is getting everything, and that's understandable with the intent of an NBA team now going to be featured out there as well. Like, all right, I get it. Vegas is sports capital of the world, but it's like, man, we getting out of control with everything that's, we got to get everything in Vegas. Got to get everything in Vegas. Got to get everything in Vegas. So I'm like, come on, man. Slow your roll just a little bit. Just a little bit, man. That's all I'm saying. You hear that music, the doctor is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead, get him in, get him rocking. Rock is here. All right, sir. How you doing today, man? What's going on, sir?
Good, man.
You all right today?
How you feeling?
I'm all right, man.
I am. How you feeling?
I'm okay, man. I can't complain. Today. Can't complain. No nephew
What's
sightings
up, man?
today.
We're here for it.
No nephew sightings today.
I don't think so.
He brought me some joy.
He probably still sleep.
All right. So I've been touching on a little bit about this NFL, this whole signing with Kirk Cousins going to the Raiders and stuff like that. I was like, are they still in on Fernando Mendoza? Oh, that's my question. Are y'all still in on that? Or because I'm like, Kirk Cousins ain't getting any younger,
Yeah, but Fernando Mendoza needs time to develop. So you definitely want a Kirk Cousins on the squad to kind of offset the dynamics of it. So I get it. I understand it. I ain't mad. I ain't against it.
And listen, as much as we want to sit here and joke about the Jets, I ain't mad at Aaron Glenn for saying what he's saying about Geno Smith. If you believe in your guy, then you believe in your guy. That's just how that's gonna go down. I love Aaron Glenn's confidence. I know people around me included is not really feeling it, but just gonna be here on record and be like, look, if you confident about that's your quarterback, then be confident about that, man. Geno's your guy, then Geno's your guy. You better believe in him from the time he walks in from training camp to the time that season is over.
All facts.
That's all I'm saying. March Madness dropping down Saturday. Got two. I'm picking UConn over the other number one seed. So UConn is gonna do it for me. I'm picking the seed that's not number one to win it all. So I'm gonna go with the underdog in this case to win the national championship on Monday night in Indianapolis. Shout out to those that's heading up to Indianapolis for the Final Four. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all decide y'all want to do some little activities while you're there in Indianapolis. All right. We're 2 weeks away from the NBA playoffs. Is that right? I think 2 weeks away. Because everything finna happen.
The 19th.
Yeah, everything finna happen the week of the 19th. You do realize that, right?
That day is.
This is one of the greatest sports months.
Oh no.
Of the year. Right?
Yeah.
Or it starts in May.
I mean, pretty much everything is going on.
Got Mania, the NFL draft that same week, the following week, playoffs.
Playoffs start same day as Mania.
Got a lot going on that day. Stand and Deliver is Saturday, and the card that looks better than what it looks like for WrestleMania.
Yep.
But
pretty much, sir.
Yeah, it's looking really good. So without further ado,
Let's talk about it.
Let's do that. We know about the mess with WrestleMania right now, right? The biggest now, we understand that the main event, what the main event should be. We said, we kept saying it. And other people around us have said it. Doc has showed me video of people that has been saying the same things that we have been iterating. Is that over Finn and Brock Lesnar should close out the freaking show. Period. That means on Sunday, not Saturday, Sunday. Close the show out with that and we good. But this whole ordeal with Randy Orton, and you know they're coming to St. Louis tomorrow. If they're not here now, they're here tomorrow in St. Louis. And you know they like to do big things when Randy is involved. So this phone call that he's been receiving on social media, supposed to be here tomorrow. The question becomes, who is the person behind the phone call? So let's dissect a little bit. He mentioned something about a royal family, but what, a couple weeks ago? Or is it last week? About a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
No, he said it twice. It's been said twice.
Said it twice. Then
It's a royal family.
Then Stephanie McMahon popped up on Monday Night Raw, which in my man said it. Shout out to Stu World Order of the Stu World Order podcast. Shout out to him. I'm going to give him a shout out. He sat there and said probably the most thing that we've probably been thinking the whole time. What sense did it make for Stephanie to even pop up on Monday Night Raw? What sense did it even make for Cody Rhodes to show up on Monday Night Raw? Oh, because the show was in New York City? That's why.
I mean, it's probably, the hype of the title matches matter. And so I think it was mainly to kind of hype up or try to put some legs behind the title match, if that makes sense. Why do we need it? I don't know.
If that's what you want to do, then fine. We can be down with that, but you already know your show is in trouble. You
I
know.
mean, it's not in trouble if they do what we tell them to do.
What we tell them to do? Is that what you say?
Yeah. I'm just saying, you do what we telling you to do. It's pretty much you're gonna save face and save your show if you do what we telling you to do. I can almost guarantee you that show will be saved. The grace of the show will be saved if you do what we tell you.
If you do the one thing that we asked you to do is make sure Obafemi closes out WrestleMania.
It's not just that. It's not just that. I think it's a number of placement, the card placements. Like you that card placement is gonna have to be spot on. Like you cannot produce be WrestleMania and then that card placement is jacked up. You have to place that card right. So if I was gonna open up the night, I probably would open up with the Trick Williams match.
You speak of that. You speak of Trick Williams opening up show, which would I can't imagine the amount of fans, because we don't even know if it's going to be 70,000 up in that Joker, but they're going to find a way to do it if they have to get seat fillers to do it. Oops.
Yep.
Anyway,
we call those Wyatt lights.
We call them seat fillers.
That's them Wyatt lights. We're gonna see them Wyatt lights up in them.
The Wyatt lights. That's great. That's great. I like it. I like the name. We ought to call it that from now on. That's it. You keep that. Keep that. Don't.
I am.
I've
been saying that. I saw them Wyatt lights the last time. I said, "What is the Wyatt is going on right now?" Them lights ain't moving. Everybody else lights going side to side. Them lights sitting still.
Okay. That was a good one, man. Very good. Very good. Very good.
I'm just saying, dude, you want them wide lights, don't you?
But we have, if you want to really put an element of surprise to this, wouldn't even announce Carmelo enters the match until that match begins. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I get it.
If you want to keep
I
the
think
element
I think
of
I like that.
surprise,
Him being it turning it into a triple threat.
yeah, like Melo get mad about it. Said love the lights. My gal Rosie, what's she do? How you doing today? Said love the lights tag over the seat fills.
Come on, put them wide lights up, real quick.
Oh shoot.
That's
Okay.
how we can offset, and then you keep the lights dim. You keep them dim
Yes.
so you can't tell whether it's somebody in it or not. So that it's work. It's work.
St. Louis is
I
going
mean,
to erupt for Trick Williams, but he also should get some boos. Some.
For
And the
what?
only reason why I said it, because of what he cost Carmelo his championship. And because of that, Carmelo should get mad, but throw a fit, have a match, same night, whatever, just for the heck of it. But it in the end, he gets his match, he gets his rematch at WrestleMania, along with Trick Williams. So that way, the both of them is featured in that match against Sami Zayn. He's a triple threat. Now I know. Now you know, I have been going back and forth with you and Jared and Jackson Greer Consulting about having triple threat matches at WrestleMania and how it shouldn't even be happening, or fatal four ways. But yet, Carmelo's getting the short end of the stick. But how in the blue heck that Rusev gets a WrestleMania match? Listen.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
And you're gonna sit here and on WWE content creating and tell me that these fools, all four of them, the other opponents in this match, or three, I don't care how many it is, all did they matches on main event, and you know nobody watches main event. So you just said, throw it up against the wall, see if it'll stick. That's the big.
That's
So
been the
basically, you told
ongoing.
You get nothing. You
Yeah,
lose.
screw it.
Good day, sir.
So basically, that's what you told your fans. You get nothing.
In the words of a Wimby, screw it.
Okay. And again, okay, I have another problem, but we're gonna talk about that when we get to the Stand and Deliver pay-per-view. I have a problem. I have a huge problem, and you should know that problem. I think you know that problem. You can see the problem. Catch my drift? All right. There's a problem. All right, but back to this whole ordeal.
What's our problem? What's our problem again?
Okay. All right. So we're here.
That's been a problem.
This problem with Carmelo Hayes not being in this match. Stupid me, I'm telling, because they're in St. Louis, it's a big wrestling city. They're gonna mess around and give a rematch. And that's what I'm really gonna be mad about. Say, no, go ahead and let this dude, and it's gonna be a DQ to the point where he's gonna be entered into the match. Okay, that's better. That's better than me just with my silly idea I had with just waiting until WrestleMania. That's what's gonna happen Friday. He's gonna get his rematch. A DQ is gonna occur. Then he gets entered into the match. And you know WWE Graphics is gonna be ready to add this man to that match.
All facts.
They do it on the spot all the time.
He needs to be in the match. Let me say this. He needs to be in the match. He needs to be in the match because not only did he lose it, but he lost it with interference happening. Yeah, we talked about this several times. This is going to be the most interference WrestleMania we've ever seen before in our life. Like this is going to be interference gauntlet. Everybody's interfering in everybody's matches, so I think it's going to be a lot of interferences. However, I think he does need to be in the match. I think he needs to fight tomorrow, and then there's an interference that causes him to now be inputted into the match. I don't think it needs to be a surprise though. Only reason why, just let him go and get in, and then just let that be a triple threat. But that needs to open the show. That needs to open up Saturday night. Needs to open up with that. I think it needs to open up with them. Then we can have a few of the ladies matches with the inclusion of some of the little smaller cards. I mean, the mid card matches, and then you end up giving me. It's probably gonna be CM Punk versus Roman Reigns night 1 versus Cody and Randy night 2. I think night 2 is going to be
so many shenanigans in that match compared to it won't be as many in CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. The only thing you're looking at is the Usos being involved in this match.
That's it. So I would put that on night 1, close the show of night 1 with Oba and Brock Lesnar. That's what I would do on that. And then open the show on night 2 with Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre, because they're going to just brawl it out. Like, it's just going to be massive brawl. Then I will probably do either the Jade Cargill match against Rhea Ripley, or I would do that ladder match with Penta and the rest of them guys. Like, I would do something to kind of offset the night. You know what I'm saying? So we having them on the card. The card is starting to look pretty decent. I just hate the buildup. These buildups are just bad. Like, it's bad writing, and we need to be y'all. I'm gonna say it until y'all catch it, because I know y'all still not content. So why don't y'all just call us? Let us in Connecticut. I'll zoom in. I don't mind. I got cameras. I got microphone. I'll zoom in to be in on the conversation of the creative side of it, and to help y'all build this thing. Because you want mayhem, but you want a controlled chaos.
Please hit that music, thank you. Hit it. This is what you want. Give me the chaos.
We want controlled chaos. We want controlled chaos. If we can get controlled chaos, this is going to make the night that much more incredible. Like having WrestleMania. The card, let's be clear. If this WrestleMania card, if it was on a different year with a different momentum, I think this card would work. However, because of the way that the writing has been and the way the creatives have cultivated the storylines, it's not building up enough excitement to get butts in the seat.
It's not hidden. It's definitely not hidden. That's for sure, because you have a huge problem. And the huge problem that you got right now is those that it's not even on the featured card. Like, you don't even have your tag team champions on the card, right? The Vision don't have a match, right? You don't have LA Knight in a match. I think he playing his way out of the WWE at this point. As a person, I think LA Knight is on his way out the door. Right after Mania, he's done.
I mean,
because he doing too much silly crap, and it's costing him. You see exactly. Thank you. That's why you did what you did. You see it. You have seen it. It's been silliness, man. Just the smallest little weirdest crap, and they keep getting caught.
His gimmick, like I said, bad writing. It's bad writing, man.
And they ruining him.
It's just bad writing.
I think he on his way out, man. Because we've had for 2 years now that he had not seen a main event, but again, it's because of him more than it is of somebody else. It's him.
Agreed.
He's the problem, not anybody else. He's ruining his own main event status.
So wouldn't it have, well, I don't know, man. Let me ask you this question. Who would you put him up against if you had to choose another opponent or an opponent for him?
For LA Knight?
Yeah.
I show Speed.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
The dumbest thing might end up being the match.
Who would you want him to go up against? Because what they're about to do with this dumbness is stupid.
If you're talking about a title match, it would have been Punk.
No title. Just fighting somebody.
Oh, just fighting somebody? Speed. Because of what he did. I'm standing on that one. Speed. I mean, come on, Doc. Listen, what else did he have? Gunther has stolen his match between him and
dude, for you to go Speed.
And with a straight face. With a straight face, dude. With a straight face, man.
That almost got me, Doc. Boy, that almost took me out of here. Dude, don't do that ever again. Speed. Bruh, why not Gunther? Before giving him to Seth, why not Gunther? It does not make sense.
That would have been
There's
perfect.
no logical sense.
Hey, you want a career killer match? Yeah, Gunther could have killed the LA Knight's career in a second.
Gunther against ISO Speed.
Would have been a triple threat. Get them both out of here. You can't win till you get both pins, dog. You can't win.
Lord. And you got to remember, Jelly Roll still plays a part in this fiasco. Like I'm telling you, this is going to be the worst amount of matches that's going to have interference in them than history has ever seen before in a WrestleMania career.
If Jelly Roll gets in this Randy Orton Cody Rhodes match, I swear you're gonna have to.
I don't know what you want from me, sir.
All I can say is just
Leave me alone!
Just leave me alone, dog. Leave me alone. Don't bother me. No, leave me alone.
Just saying, sir. Get ready.
Leave me alone, man. I'm cutting WrestleMania off. I'll do that. That's what I'll do. if I'm at somebody's house, just let me know when the match is over.
Gunther could have went up against LA Knight just because to be the showstopper versus the legend killer. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's gonna be a match, man. You already know what's gonna lead to what he did to Seth. Put him in a sleeper hold. Knight gonna tap out. That's 5 minutes, dude. Wasting our time.
Lord, I can't tell.
And money. It would have been something. It would have been something if LA Knight had a plausible match, but he just ain't it, man. He ain't it. He has the charisma, he got the mic skills and all that, man. But it's just like, what are we doing with him, man? I don't see anything positive coming out of LA Knight. He's been in all of these major storylines unless he's going to get himself involved in this CM Punk and Roman match to be on Punk's side to help him as Punk continues to be this heel in the match between him and Roman, because it looked like Roman's going to be the babyface in this, especially after him getting body slammed by CM Punk. And I'm sitting there wondering, even after the crash out, like, what are we really doing here? Like, let me ask you this, sir.
Yep.
What did you think of Punk being able to get the power, well, not power slam, but the what is it? The power bomb on Roman. Like, he picked him up and put him through a table, and then sat there like with his legs crossed, like he did back in 2011.
So,
See?
so I don't know who's writing this. I'm so confused. And I'm really confused because of some fact that when Roman smashed CM Punk just sat around and laughed. And I sent you a video because that video was kind of my sentiments about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he sat back and he laughed like, you need help, ha 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 ha, you need help. When when he smashed Roman sold it to make it seem as if he got the upper hand. So again, I don't like the nature of the way that it's being written. Although the match probably is going to be a pretty decent match, I just don't like the way it's written in the concept of the storyline.
So basically, we should just wait till the 19th and 20th because the match is going to be better than the written.
Then the big build up, yeah,
build up.
Absolutely.
Because I can't remember a massive build up other than WrestleMania 17 between The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin, where it was, you knew that it was going to be a great match. And
Dude, The Rock and Hogan.
Yeah.
The build up to that was amazing.
Because that was NWO Hogan.
Right.
Well, I like to call it WWE's version of NWO because it had nothing to do with WCW, NWO. But my thing is, well, they were able to control that chaos for one. Let me say that.
Yep.
But also, I'm looking at it as it was a huge buildup because it was between legends, or it was a buildup with a big superstar passing of the torch.
Yeah.
And I learned something about Rock Austin 3, at WrestleMania 19, that Austin wanted to lose to to The Rock.
Rock, yeah.
So that was interesting to me. And he said that because, he was hurting like really, really bad, he wanted to make sure that he did his job right. And he did the match with him. And that was going to be his last perceived match. And it was for a long time.
Yeah.
For a long time, he had got that match. And then he had that KO match at WrestleMania. Because KO wanted, that was a match.
What if KO come back? We ain't heard nothing.
I don't think he is.
You
say, no, I think my man's done. Done.
With wrestling completely?
Yeah.
Was the injury that bad?
Didn't he go against Sami Zayn?
Yeah.
When this happened?
Yeah.
And for both of them to go at it, I get it. Sammy is cut different than KO, man. But KO is a big dude, and he has that body like Big E does.
I'm just saying, what if though?
Where you put him?
He come down and distract Sammy. Carmelo is back in the title match. I don't know if you want to drop Sammy with letting him hold the belt long enough to let Trick go on and win it, or do you let him keep it for a little bit longer? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Trick Williams as U.S. champion do not sound bad at all. Don't. But if you're doing that, you make sure Carmelo stay in that hunt. You make sure he stay in that hunt against Trick. I'm cool with that.
They need to bring another title.
Which one?
Some for these high flyers.
You know that there's part of me that want that to happen, like the Cruiserweight Championship and stuff like that. But it's like I don't want it to be like how they've been doing with Mercedes Moné, how she had all these belts. But I get it. I don't want to see all those belts, man. I want to see them in action. You know, and they give good matches without having a Cruiserweight Championship to it. You know, I've been back and forth with this. Back and forth. I feel like they needed it. I'm like,
you saw what Will said?
Said KO might be getting his son ready if he's not coming back. Think KO, but as tall as Abyss. Oh, really?
That's what I said too. Hey, I don't know.
Go for it, man. I ain't got no problem with it. None whatsoever.
Me either.
If you finna bring up a generation of folks, let's do it. You know, I ain't finna be mad at it whatsoever. But
Royal Family. Who you think it is?
Big Man's over the Flairs. What Charlotte got to do with anything? Rick got something to do.
Didn't Charlotte and Stephanie get into it at one point?
Then that's that. But if you bring a royal family into the mix, you bringing Vince back. If I hear no chance tomorrow night, St. Louis.
No chance. No chance in hell. My observation is it's either going to be the Ric Flair, or it's going to be The Rock. Raw family.
Now The Rock is another. But what does he have with Randy Orton though?
It ain't Randy, it's Cody. Remember when the John Cena piece went out? Remember how that went down with John Cena turning heel? Remember, he came out and said, "I want your soul. This is what I want."
Okay.
And the only way, and so since John Cena couldn't do it, what other top guy, legend, which you know that The Rock will try to utilize to snatch the soul of Cody? It works within a storyline, sir.
We recycling stuff. Gosh, I want you to be wrong. I want you to be wrong so bad with that. I want you to be wrong. But if you smell what The Rock is cooking, jump off the
it ain't gonna be that. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be that other. When he do if you smell what The Rock is cooking,
St. Louis already got a beef with The Rock anyway, so this would be perfect for him. St. Louis got a beef with The Rock.
I'm just saying, he's specifically coming this week.
And
tomorrow, to be exact.
You think he coming tomorrow?
Yep, and you know that's gonna be the last thing to close the show. So get ready,
because Randy is closing out SmackDown. Yeah.
Yep.
SmackDown.
Yep. Get ready. Royal family.
Have you smell?
Yep.
Oh.
Tell me now he's not a part of the Royal family.
He definitely is part of the Royal family.
Tell me The Rock didn't turn heel and loved it.
Hey, and saying Randy is the person that I wanted to use in my scenario the whole time.
And you got to remember, who is the other component? Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Remember, I told you after the last. Remember when he won the title, and I told you they was toasting heading to his bus, and he said, "We ain't finished. We got more stories to accomplish." I called you after that, and I said, "Oh, did you see that? It is going to be another part of the storyline, sir."
So you mean to tell me he didn't relaxed on his beef with Triple H now?
I mean, they losing.
They are. It's not looking good for
And this
WWE.
is the perfect time to actually allow The Rock to come, because think about the pop he's gonna get if you smell blue blue blue, do let The Rock blue blue is cooking. Listen to me.
St. Louis is not a fan of The Rock right now.
Listen, I don't care who you're not fans of. When that if you smell what The Rock is cooking, them folk
Power
gonna
in it.
lose it. They're gonna lose it. He's gonna come down to that ring and remember, celebrity sale. That's why we getting John Cena. Have no idea why, but that's why. John Cena is coming back. I
And
don't
you have
think
that.
John.
You have that tie to it as well. Like,
I just don't think John is coming back just because we're trying to get set. I think it's really a celebrity pop. We need to get butts in that seat. And unfortunately, it's not gonna happen, sir.
Cena. So we now move Cena to celebrity more than we as.
Yeah, he gonna be used as a marketing tool. He's been that way. Now you add The Rock in it.
Lord, if it be your will, make sure Over vs. Brock is closing out night number 2. Put them in their brains today, continuously.
They ain't gonna close out night 2, Doc.
Huh?
They not gonna close out night 2. Randy and Cody is gonna close out night 2.
Okay, they close out night 1.
Let them close out night 1. Thank you. Holy One. Put it in their head.
And to the point that they can't sleep no more. When they was like, you know
Put
what?
it in their head. They better close the doggone show. They gonna open it with them watch. And that's gonna be the worst thing they could have ever did.
But because they want the pop. They want the pop early because they want the show. And you know they're gonna do that.
If you do it early and the next match suck, you know what's gonna happen? People gonna turn that joke off. Guess what I'm gonna start doing? Watching the NBA finals. Playoffs. Watch me. Because the first night of Mania is the start of the playoffs. I'm sorry, it's there. And so WWE is in contention with the start of the playoffs. Which would I rather watch? Well, if you give me the matches like the card is laid out correctly, then I'll keep my eyes on the match. You don't give me the card, they cannot afford to put them on night 2 because they're gonna lose everybody in night 1. Everybody. So you're gonna have to. You need to make them night 1. You open the show with Carmelo, Trick, and Sammy. You open the show with that. After you open the show with that, then you I would then go to one of the ladies' matches. Stephanie back here versus Liv or something. Just give us another one of them. Right? Then after that, I would go to probably the Penta match or something. Like just keep throwing matches in the LA Knight versus ISO Speed. Just kind of give us those little
you buying into that crap too. Okay, so far these are the 12 matches. Because I would kick off Jacob versus Drew.
That's night 2, man.
That's night 2.
Night 2. You're gonna have to have big matches in the beginning. And you don't open them up with the title matches. Title matches always close. But
8 championship
on
matches.
night 1, you don't close with the title match. You close with Oba and Brock.
We got 8 championship matches.
Yep. That's my point. Let them go at it. I let the women's tag team match go on night 2. Probably the Rhea and Jade Cargill match on night 2. Let Liv and Stephanie go on night 1. What's the
AJ
other
versus
lady?
Becky going night 2. I can feel
That
that.
need to go night one. Nope, that need to go night one because you don't want AJ and
Why?
CM Punk on the same card. I wouldn't put them on the same card. Let them go a different night. Let her go on night
They
one.
wouldn't be.
Huh?
If Punk and Roman is night one, I'm not putting them on the same card. I put them on night two.
Oh yeah. I would just as long as they're on two different cards, because that's gonna be a mid match. Watch, it's gonna be a mid match. We pretty much seen the results of this, so it's gonna be
Unless I think we smell interference in that match. So
it's interference in all of them. We shucks.
Jacob Fatu and Drew don't need interference from nobody.
No, they're gonna beat the crap out of each other. That's it. That's all she. You need to go clip Wimby saying,
Screw it. Screw it.
Go clip it. Screw it.
So okay. The stories I've been hearing about Oba and Brock, or definitely Oba, was that if Oba were to lose at Mania, he would beat Brock at SummerSlam, and that would be Brock's retirement match. That's the story I've heard. However, it's looking more like Brock's going to lose at Mania and win at SummerSlam. Because I don't think he want to lose in his home state of Minnesota. And you know, Brock got a lot of pull. And so it was crazy. It will not hurt Brock Lesnar to lose at Mania because he's going to wind up winning at SummerSlam. It would boost.
I don't think it would hurt either one of them, though.
It would boost Oba because what's going to wind up happening is Oba's going to challenge for the World Heavyweight title, no matter who got the title. Me personally, I wanted to be Roman so Oba could face Roman at SummerSlam. Roman had a belt for a few months. Come on back, come Minnesota, and the ruler is going to slay the OTC, and them fingers are going to look like this. Don't be thumbs going down. Because it needs to be slayed. It gets him off. Roman have whatever break he want to do, go do his movies or whatever. If he got anything like that, get him out of there. And I don't
know if I really like that, bro.
You think that's too fast?
No, I think it's perfect. I don't know. Okay, so tell me something. What would your scenario be if Brock? What would your thoughts be if Brock lost at Mania? Good for Oba or not?
It's great for Oba.
If Oba loses to Brock at Mania, what is your thoughts? Good for Oba, bad?
Depending on how that match goes, it could go either way, depending on what the finish is, too. If they give him a great finish where Brock has to go the extra mile to kind of say, like, it took me a lot to beat this beast, then Oba's going to go over. Stay over. It's not going to cost him anything. But if it leads to some kind of sloppy finish, then Oba got to get him at SummerSlam.
And not on Monday Night Raw. And not on Monday Night Raw.
Because I think Brock likes working with Oba Femi. That's the idea I'm getting. Because I want y'all to, and I think people don't really understand that Brock is a company guy. He does what's best for the company.
Yeah.
As you can see, as you've been constantly seeing these last 3 Mondays, he's been doing what's best for the company.
Yeah.
And my man been vibing to that theme song. As you can, if you can see, there have been some angles where Brock is sitting there bouncing, just waiting on him.
I know this past this past Monday when the Oba was coming out. Hey, Brock was on the dance.
He was doing the dance. Dog, he was doing it.
And then the camera pan to him. He gonna try to jump around like he was.
Right, because he wants you to see that he been vibing. He been vibing, dude.
That's what makes it exciting, though, man. That's what makes it exciting.
And Bob Holly gonna go online and talk about if I'm getting called out and stuff, I'm running to the ring. That's why you sitting at home watching like the rest of us.
But Paul Heyman built that up. He said nobody that Brock Lesnar sees in his eyes will they're gonna pee themselves, and they're not gonna live to be able to tell it. And that's why I loved it, because watching Oba walk down the aisle slow, take his time, walk around the ring, looking at it. Like, I thought that was just the best mind game he could ever play on Brock Lesnar. Who's ready to fight? Slowly get in the ring. And then, of course,
And
we all know.
Now, what are you doing putting your head booker in this match? Why is Triple H even being featured? Because you stealing the thunder of this match. Because you want to put your face out there because it's NYC.
Well, I think he had to. You ain't gonna like what I'm about to say.
He had to?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why he had to. You ready for this? Adam Pearce was thrown halfway across the aisle. He just slung him. You think Adam Pearce was gonna get in that ring with them two? No, sir. Triple H said, "I got it. I gotta go get him."
He was ready to, boy. He was ready.
I'm telling you. So by Triple H jumping in the match, I see why he had to do it. Save it. No, because Adam Pearce was still on the ground majority of the time. After that old bus came through it.
Now, do you feel? I don't even want to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Do you think Triple H gets into this match as the special guest referee?
No,
He better not. He better not.
No. Nobody need to be in nothing. We got too many interferences. We need to leave this one alone. Jesus.
The next thing you know, you hear Monday Night Raw. Triple H is a special guest referee. What?
If he does, I'm firing the whole thing.
I ain't spending a dime.
I ain't spending nothing. You understand me? I ain't buying nothing. They better not ask. It better not be a WWE commercial come on the screen. I'm gonna turn it. Horrible. Horrible. I wish I could play my Scooby going, huh? Triple H coming to Triple H coming to the ring. Her? Yeah, it threw me all off.
It was like, dude, what's the matter? What are you doing? I mean, it just reminded me of what Survivor Series in 2014. What was that when Sting had came the first time? Now that was probably one of the worst. I hate what they did to Sting. And I never understood why Sting agreed to it.
Oh.
That was the biggest thing to me. Why did you agree to these stipulations? Everything was against you at that WrestleMania match. Everything. Because the people that they brought out are all Triple H cats.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Even though he had DX, they at the end, NWO, they was all Triple H. Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Hogan.
They were.
That was against them. So a terrible gimmick match. And I hate that he was the center, that Paul was the center of attention of that match. I hated it. because they didn't want a WCW. Gotta get over.
Mm.
That's my story today. I'm sticking to that. Okay. Stand and Deliver is Saturday, and shoot, probably those matches are gonna be greater than the ones that we're looking at now.
My girl ain't got no match.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Sick of everybody.
And she is too, boy. She's sick of everybody too, man.
Hey, the way she worked against Kalani, woo.
Yes. So this is the card so far. Pre-show: Hank and Tank, Shiloh Hill, EK Prosper, Ren Sinclair versus Birthright. Okay. Vanity Project versus Los Americanos for the NXT tags. Miles Bourne versus Johnny Gargano for the NXT North American title. JC Jane, Kendall Gray, and Lola Vice. If Lola Vice don't win NXT Women's Championship, man, what are we doing with Lola Vice at this point? We're doing nothing.
I mean, she got a belt on her.
Sol Ruka versus Zarya should be a good one.
Yep.
Tatum Paxley versus Blake Monroe. I think Blake Monroe is going to win the title here.
Boom.
And then Joe Hendry versus Ricky Sainz, Ethan Page, and Tony D'Angelo. I'm sorry, believers. I'm sorry, believers. It's Tony D's time.
Tony D's time. Let's go.
And he said it best on NXT. He said, I'm NXT. You guys are outsiders.
Oh, well, that's true. Oh, that's real true. Yeah.
It's been his time to win it, and no better place to do it but St. Louis.
Agreed.
No better place to do it but St. Louis. All right, gang. I ain't really have a lot to say about the NXT stuff except that Jada Parker just not on the card, which is still
a travesty.
Like, why? Like, what she have to do? What she got to do, man?
I don't know. Strip for somebody, I guess. I don't know.
She ain't giving none, but she's sitting there putting these videos out and stuff. Like, what's she doing? Sean, you don't like her?
We're gonna end up losing her to AEW or somewhere. Watch.
Is this how we got to treat Shawn Michaels, man?
That would be me. Yeah.
What we got to do, man? Because I don't get it. I don't know.
What the hell's going on out here?
I don't know, Vince.
And that's the dumbest thing.
Because right now.
Yep.
Right now.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm with you, Bill. I'm with you.
This has to be over. Seriously. This has to end. Like, what like, come on, man. It's not that hard.
I don't know what they doing with her.
Yeah, let me find out. We ain't know what to do with her from the beginning.
Man. Bring her to me.
what you gonna do? Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, gang. So we got SmackDown tomorrow, Stand and Deliver Saturday, Monday Night Raw. We are now 2 Raws away from Mania.
Yep. Stand and Deliver this weekend?
Yeah, Saturday.
Oh,
Saturday.
yeah, that's right.
Saturday. And where can we watch it? That's what I want to know. Are you serious? Okay. Well, you get to watch Stand and Deliver on YouTube.
It's gonna be on YouTube.
Well, you know they finished that contract with Peacock. They done.
Right. It's over with though.
Oh yeah, like done. All right, gang. Make sure y'all check it out. SmackDown tomorrow. Stand and Deliver on free on YouTube. So
Oh yeah, Monday Night Raw gonna be here in Houston.
Correct. Should be fun.
Oh, but tell him.
All right, y'all. 2 fingers. Love y'all. Appreciate it. Thank y'all for tuning into the show today. We'll see you on Tuesday, and
Yes, sir.
we'll see how everything.
in color.
We'll have a new national champion. We'll have no. We're gonna have a new national champ. Ain't no maybes. Both of them foes is out.
You talking NCAA.
See if UConn men and women can both close the deal. We'll see how that.
Yeah.
Not with South Carolina in the way. We'll see. All right, y'all. 2 fingers.
All right, fam. Peace and hair grease, baby.
See y'all later. Yeah.
This is the X Fan Show. For the fans, by the fans.